Hi, my name is Brooke Heintz, and I'm going to be playing both the nurse and Lady Montagu, and also the second watch in Pigeon Creek's production of Romeo and Juliet. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today. We're still very early in the process about some of the things that I do at this early point. A lot of my work is very rooted in the text and in making some strong character decisions that have to do with relationships early on. So I spend a lot of time breaking down my text, doing what we call the work with scansion, going through and checking all my lines for where am I talking in heightened language, like poetic language, where am I talking in more down-to-earth sort of casual speak, and where is it breaking from the rhythm of the line. And I found some interesting points with the nurse, who is sort of a clown character in the play. She's a little more simple-minded, she's got a lot of great comic moments, and I've played a lot of Shakespeare's clowns who sort of fall into that category. So I always find it interesting to look at their use of language. While she's clearly more comfortable sort of talking in prosaic kind of language, she does use verse often with her family, and when she's with Lady Capulet or with Juliet, who speaks in a lot of that heightened poetic language as well. But because her language tends to ramble and she tells these long stories that go off in a lot of different tangents, she has a hard time sort of adhering to that strict verse style. So that's something that I want to play with as a motivating factor of her mind sort of being flighty in and of itself. And I've also used that to sort of decide on important moments emotionally in the character's arc of when they might be a little bit compromised, and that sort of breaks their rhythm as well. We've done some discussion with the Montagu family already. There's not actually that much to go on with Lady Montagu in the text, but we want to sort of establish kind of a foil relationship maybe between the Montagus and the Capulet family. We get more insight into the way the Capulet parents interact with their daughter, but we know that Lady Montagu, spoilers, ends up dying of grief when Romeo is just exiled. So we want to use that to kind of make a very sort of tight-knit family group that maybe they don't know how to really communicate with Romeo or broach that lines, but it gives me a good place to start from building the characters and those relationships. So I'm excited to explore those in the weeks ahead as we get going on these rehearsals.